Hello, Roman named Jalise, JJ Movie TV Game Reviews, everybody. And I'm going to give you my top 10 Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. Now, this is only the characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this includes the heroes, the villains, all the side characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I'm including none of the stuff that happens in the comics. So let's start off with the list. Number 10 is our Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury. Nick Fury is the ultimate leader to me in some cases. He's will do whatever it takes to save somebody. If one person has to die for millions to be saved, he will do it. He's the guy that will take that hard road down the. He will take that hard step. He will do anything. He will do what is noble for the rest of the world. He doesn't care if he's allegiance to one thing. He's allegiance to the world, and I like that about Nick Fury. And that's what makes him one of the best characters. That's what makes him one of the badass characters. And you have Samuel Jackson as him. This is a guy from fucking Pulp Fiction, The Path of the Righteous Man. Come on. Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury, number 10, baby. And number 9. Let's start off with number 9. And this is a little bit too soon, but to me, I really liked Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. Not the general movie. I didn't love the movie, but I think Paul Rudd's Ant-Man was such a good character. One, he's a thief. He's finding redemption arc. He has a daughter, and he's sarcastic like Tony Stark, but he knows when to use it. He's not like a complete asshole like Tony Stark, and there's a general feeling of character that you just love about Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, and he's such an interesting character to be around. And yeah, I just find myself enjoying Paul Rudd's Ant-Man's character a lot in the dang movie, and so yeah, number 9 is Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. Number 8 is The Vision. Now, again, too soon, we only seen him in one film, but Vision has this godlike appearance like him, except for not like Superman, because Vision was created one day, and he's so, how should I say, he's so like in touch with this world. He's like, everything has a feeling, everything like, I don't want to destroy Ultron, but I have to. He's a guy that will do whatever it takes, like Nick Fury, to save the world. But he also sees the beauty of the world and all the darkness, and during every single dark light, every single darkness, there is a light in the world. And that's what I loved about Vision's character in Age of Ultron. He had that feel to him, and I just loved it. And the fact that he wields Thor's hammer, and everyone else just shuts the hell up when he speaks. Yeah, you gotta love the Vision. Number 8, the Vision. Number 7 is, to me, basically one of the best female Marvel Cinematic Universe characters, and Peggy Carter. What can I say about Peggy Carter, played by Haley Atwell? She got her own TV show. That's how great of a character she was in the movie Captain America: The First Avenger. She's a woman that is ahead of her time. She's taken charge. She's showing all the men what she's going to do, and they've just followed her dang lead. She is a role model to all people, not just to women, but also to men. Peggy Carter, to me, is a superhero. And so yeah, number 7 is Peggy Carter. I just love Peggy Carter's character, and I loved her relationship with Steve Rogers. So yeah, number 7, Peggy Carter. And my number 6, it's a tie, but these two go together, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Now, I will say this always, that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are my favorite superhero siblings in both the movies and the comics, because they had such an interaction characters, and in the movies it played out. They're very inseparable. If one something happens to the other, it affects them completely. They're devastated. And I love this backstory of them in Age of Ultron. Even though we didn't get a great backstory, if you look up some of their origin story, what happens to their parents, how they had to live in the trees of Sokovia, and basically got what they had to freaking do in order to survive. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are, the foreign characters, and some people ran about them for their fake Russian accents to actors. They're not Russian accents. They're from a fictional. They're not from a real place that it doesn't exist, and yeah, of course you're gonna have a different accent. Who cares? But Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's characters are just so awesome, and I love both the actors, Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, for their chemistry with each other that brought Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch to life. And to me, this was the true version of Quicksilver, not X-Men Days of Future Past Quicksilver. Let me just state off that. But yeah, number 6, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, the yin and the yang, you can't separate them. I love them. On them back. Number 6, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Number 5, some people are going to be surprised he's this low, Iron Man. Here's the thing, Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark Iron Man is amazing. He's snarky, he's an asshole, and he does whatever the hell he wants. Like, fuck you, I'm Iron Man. Oh, secret identities, I'm going to reveal, I'm Iron Man. I just love that Tony Stark, he's just carefree attitude, he doesn't give a shit. He calls a kid a pussy. What kind of thing this Tony Stark is? But the problem is why he ain't hired is because he created Ultron and he created a whole bunch of weapons, and half the time of the villains that Iron Man goes against, it's mostly villains that are against his family and the stuff he's done in the past. And it doesn't help the fact that Tony continues to go down this line even though he's trying to save the world. Like, he created Ultron for good intentions, but with the good intentions, lead to bad consequences. And that's why Iron Man is going downhill on the list for me, but so far he's still number ranked 5. And number 4 is, to me, one character that surprised me the most on how much I enjoy it, because I wasn't not a big Hulk fan, but yeah, Hulk is number 4. Bruce Banner's Hulk, either played by Edward Norton or Mark Ruffalo, are two great dang characters. I mean, two actors that did a great character of a tortured man who really just wants to end all, who can't control himself, and he's afraid of hurting people. This is a guy who heals people for a living. He's a doctor and a scientist in many cases. He's a brilliant mind, and he doesn't want to be this green machine. But basically, the Hulk is such a tragic and interesting character that I loved through all of it. I liked the Incredible Hulk movie, the Marvel Cinematic Universe film. I love Mark Ruffalo's performance. I love Edward Norton's performance. I love the Hulk in general. And I didn't get to know the Hulk a lot in the comics, but these films have made made me a fan of the Hulk. So number 4 for the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a Hulk. Number 3, and this is the only villain on this list, and it's Loki. Yeah, Thor's not going to be on this list. Surprise, surprise, but the dumb jock probably got lost along the way. But Loki, what makes him a tragic character in the cases, he's done everything. All the stuff that he's been is because of the faults of Odin and the faults of basically the people of Asgard. The only thing that Loki has ever wanted is to be loved by his father, loved by the people of Asgard, and to be an equal to Thor. And the only one who ever treated him that really was his mother, Frigga. If I said that right, Jesus Christ. But still, the fact that Odin didn't even tell him about this stuff and gave us high hopes that he could, like, oh, you could be Thor's equal and you could probably get the throne, which was never going to happen. The throne was always intended for Thor. And because of that, the whole cycle of things that came about that he's adopted just proves the fact of Loki's madness, that it was unfair in his life and he just wanted to prove everything to his father and to everybody, and everything he wanted to mount in life was a lie. And that what makes him a great Shakespearean tortured character. I love Loki the character. And when he goes evil, sometimes you could say, could you blame him? In some cases, maybe not for the killing part, but if you want to kill Odin or like at least destroy Asgard a little bit or have an anger management, he has the excuse to do it. But overall, I love Loki's character. He's a great character, a tragic character. Number 3, Loki. Sorry about that. And number 2 is Narden, Black Widow. Black Widow is my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe female character. Is because Natasha Romanoff has a tragic past of the Red Room. We get a great backstory of her, how she's been trained by the KGB, and how basically she can't have children, which I thought was a great thing to know in Age of Ultron. And she's been trying to get rid of her ledger for all the bad she's done, and she's trying to be redeemable. And every single step of every single movie, she is acting upon that. She is going on a redeemable road. She's not quitting this stuff. She's not like Tony Stark, where he's redeeming, but he's making mistakes along the way. She's not making mistakes along the way. She's trying to do the best she can in the worst circumstances, and she's not trying to add on to those mistakes. She knows what she is, she knows what she's doing, and I love her character. She's such a tragic character, just like Bruce Banner, and just like Loki's character. I love tragic characters. And number 2 is Narnia Black Widow. She's sexy, she's literally just kick your head off. But yeah, number 2 is Narnia the Black Widow. And my number 1 favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe character is Narden, Captain America. I got the fucking t-shirt. I'm voting for him in Civil War to win. And what can I say? Winter Soldier is still my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe film. Captain America is such a tortured soul for a guy who's risked everything for the war and for the people of America or for the people of the world, and he's still continuing to fight the good fight. He's got out of 70 years frozen. All his people that he loved is dead. Peggy's getting Alzheimer's disease. His best friend is brainwashed. He's dealing with all these troubles of adapting to a different world and realizing that his place is to help the people of the world. And I just love his character that he continued to fight through and through and through. And he's such a good man. He doesn't have resentment or hate towards other people. He doesn't hold on to revenge Only in certain cases when he does, and of course, he's flawed, he's human. What makes him such a great character that is he represents everything that's good, not just of America, but what of human beings should be. Captain America is a human spirit in many cases to me, and he's one of my favorites. I mean, he is my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe character. He's not my favorite superhero of all time, but still, Captain America represents so many things for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he's the heart and soul of the Avengers. Number one is, I have to say, I'm proud to say, Captain America. So yeah, everyone, this is my top 10 Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. Let me know what y'all think. Everyone, subscribe if you like, disagree down the bottom. And just be respectful to my opinion. I'll be respectful toward George. And who else should be on this list? Just give me your opinion, everybody. And Jalise, everyone. I'm signing off, everyone. You have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.